Okay. Whatever. Guess. Nothing happens to me. Da-na. Nothing makes sense. Ooh, hello. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys saw me struggle right now. Ridiculous. I do not understand. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Mark. Oh, this was not the plan. And I'm so mad that this wasn't the plan. Hi, dear Army. So right now, I tried to do a live stream like the way we do reaction live streams, and it did not let me. It kept saying that it wasn't receiving the data, and I'm like, what do you mean you weren't receiving the data? And I tried it twice, and neither time worked. And I was like so confused because I was like, this is no different than any other time. I don't know. Like, it was like the time that me and Nadia all of a sudden couldn't reaction live stream. Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe I need a new software or something. But I'm kind of mad because, like, the video today, so the plan was, hello. When I woke up this morning, which I woke up later than most mornings because I stayed up later than most nights, I was so tired. I could not even fathom finishing the script and then filming myself, even though I I originally didn't want to be on camera today, but here I am on camera. But I guess live streaming's different. So I've been talking about how I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and unfortunately, I don't have the means to truly like screen record my Switch and then do a video that way, which is upsetting because like I've spent a lot of time on Animal Crossing and it would be really fun to show you guys what everything looks like. So when I woke up this morning, I was like, screw it. I'm just literally going to film my, like, take everyone on a tour of my island, but with just my camera filming my screen, which is like super old school and super not great. But I couldn't handle the fact that I really wanted to show everyone, and I couldn't. Hi, Vleska. Welcome to the stream. It's been a struggle for some reason today. This is not the type of stream that was in my plan. So anyway, I finished this morning filming my Switch, and I took everyone on a tour of the island. Granted, I was still upset with like the quality because it's not the quality that I want to give you, but it was sort of just like my last option at this point because both me and Nadia were so tired today. Like Nadia actually went, don't be worried. No one worry. Nadia went to urgent care today because she has an ear infection, and so she's been like mostly sleeping today. I talked to her a couple times, but she's been resting basically, and so she wasn't up for filming anything either. And so after I filmed me giving a tour of the island, I was like, oh, you know what would be make it a little more interesting? I'll do a live stream where I screen share so you guys can watch, you know, make it a little better, make it a little more interesting. But right now, like 15 minutes ago, I tried twice to stream like that and it wouldn't let me. So now we're live streaming a different way, which is the way where I can't screen share with you. It's like just via the webcam, etc. I still have to edit this. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll trash this whole video since I'm live streaming today. I don't know. It's not great. I guess I have to just look at the footage. It made me so upset that I couldn't give you guys like the real thing. Oh no, we're good. I don't think we got in too much trouble. The live stream itself is still up, but I haven't gone back to check and see if like they edited out any parts of it. But yeah, since it's still up, I assume it's okay. We didn't get any like out of the ordinary emails or anything, just the regular like, hey, you showed this content and you're not supposed to, so someone else is getting money. And I'm like, cool. Sorry about it. I'm trying to footrest without shaking the entire desk. So yeah, I guess I have to think about new things to do during the stream since the whole editing the video thing is out of the question. Don't worry, Nadia will definitely get better. One thing that did make her day better is that she got a package that she had been I think she's playing with makeup right now. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't gone to check. I was nervous. So yeah, what should we talk about today, guys? Since apparently I will be fully live streaming. I don't mind. I don't mind talking through the things. Oh, so I saw the last time I was streaming alone, I talked about how I was worried, or like when I was script writing, I was worried about my younger cousins and their internet usage because I feel like internet safety isn't taught as well as it was when I was a child. So I asked my cousins when I saw her yesterday, I was like, hey, on TikTok, are you mostly together to make it like puts together things that you'll like? Or are you spending more time on your like following page? So people you follow for whatever reason. And she told me that she actually spends more time on her following page, which is interesting because I spend like no time on my following page, which is kind of weird that that ended up being what I do. But anyway, so she told me that she was spent more time on her following page. And I was like, well, who do you follow? And she was like, oh, mostly friends. And I'm like, cool. So I really think that like she's going to like she's safer than I thought she was, which is good. I'm still nervous, and I'm still gonna make that video regardless. How is the scheduled time going for your next week, the live streams? So I thought it's on my bed now. Okay, I thought my planner was still on here. So it looks like so far that Nadia's gonna have a pretty light week in terms of schoolwork. So it's gonna make our scheduling a lot easier. What I kind of want to do is like, because I know that very first day we're gonna do 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm thinking about just going like in 2 to 3 hour increments. I'm not sure what, like 2 to 4 hour increments. Like I'm not sure which one would be best. And I'm also considering doing another one at some weird early hour, like that one time I did a 4:30 a.m. live stream, which rough but doable during this time. So like if we did it in the 2 hour increments, it would be like 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 a.m., 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. Jesus, 2 p.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. Does that make it? That would actually work out very well since I said that on my birthday I would like to go live at 4 p.m. I might be set on this. And I mean, this is as set as it can be, you know? There is always a possibility that something happens and we have to make it later. No, I think as of right now, that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I am definitely going to post the times on Patreon. before anything. Today, I posted twice on Patreon today because I just like talked through the process of what I was gonna do with them. And it's so interesting because for Patreon, I always take selfies with this app called Snow, which creates fun filters that I really like because I like to have cat ears and stuff on my face because it's fun. But I never know if that's really the vibe that everyone is ready for. I guess I could have announced other things. Patreon, Instagram, then YouTube, probably. Yeah. Hopefully I think we know for sure that one live stream will be a breakfast one will be one, I'm sure. Don't forget, I am almost a day in front of you. That is true. Very true. I have to talk it through. I literally have to look at the world clock because I, want to take you, dear Army, into account. I'm forgetting someone who is also in a time zone. Cute filters, and I am always prepared. Cool, because the amount of cat filters I use is egregious. Playfulness. True. You're only as you feel. So because it's Monday now. So next week I turn 24. However, in truth, I feel 20, like in the 18 to 20 range. Like, I don't know. I asked, or one of my aunts told me one time, she was like, I may be 45, but I feel 18, and I'll always feel 18. And I'm like, that's great. It's great news that you never have to truly feel your age, I guess. I think I'd feel younger if I didn't have so many difficulties. Like, back, knee injuries, etc. Oh, fun thing. So yesterday, obviously, was Mother's Day, but one of my aunts decided to give my mom a late congratulations on getting your master's gift. And what that gift was like a new, it is new. A new stationary bike. We haven't had one before, but a new stationary bike. And I'm so excited about it because it's like small and thin and really portable, So I'm excited to just like move it into my room sometimes and then like watch a whole podcast, podcasts who upload YouTube. Watch a whole podcast just on the bike. It's the mileage we put on our bodies. True. No worries, Randall. I mean, I'll catch you up real quick. I tried to live stream edit. I most likely will not. I will scrap this video that I'm supposed to edit, most likely. Maybe I will get the proper materials and do that video over better. But that's pretty much all we've talked about. Hello. Dreamers are always welcome. Do you guys ever feel like you don't drink enough water throughout the day? And then you get to the end of the day and you're like, every time you drink water? I was also wondering what you guys would think about me and Nadia and Diego and Ruben once did that live stream where we played Monopoly, but maybe either a live stream that's like a little bit, not as long as the Monopoly one, because the Monopoly one was like over 2 hours, but like that's weird. Why? How well the audio is going, because it's just one small bar. Not my favorite thing. So I wanted to know whether you would like a live stream of me and Nadia playing. We have like this cool card game that pretty much makes it either 15, the shortest is probably like 15 minutes, and the longest is probably like 45 minutes. Yeah. Either make it a live stream or make it a video. And if it was a video, it most likely would be like a couple games that were just cut into whatever the funniest moments, I guess. How's it going right now? I'm like nervous because I see you guys saying the sound trying to cut out and that there's a lag. I actually don't know how much of a lag there is when it's this type of streaming. The other type of streaming, it tells me that it's like a 10-second lag, which is a long time. How's it going? Do you guys see me? Can you hear me? Let me know about the thing. Hello. Hola. I actually spent today I had like a little bit of a small job. Good so far. Now everything's working. Cool. I don't know what that was. I wish I could tell you, but that's the way it goes. So today I had a small job, basically. My aunt, she usually makes these end of the year memory books for her students. She's a first grade teacher, so that's kind of like a big deal. And her memory books used to be, they're insane. Every time she does it, I can't believe she manages to do it because it's legitimately like a 15 to 30 page booklet of each student throughout the whole year, laminated, bound, and just put together pictures and cutting out cute things. I just got a notice from, disappeared again. I got a notice for a second from YouTube saying that the connection was weird. What is happening? Do I have to stop live streaming? What? YouTube, do I have to switch over to Instagram Live? I've never Instagram lived, so that would be interesting. I'm actually really tempted. Why though? It's like, why is it acting weird at 9 o'clock at night? That's true. Please continue, okay? So my aunt makes these books for her students, but she can't because, you know. And so instead, she asked me to, instead, she asked me if she could hire me to create a video for. I wanted to film like 4 segments of herself talking, and then she has all the photos from the beginning of school until, February. But luckily they had already gone on like 2 field trips. My aunt takes a ton of pictures all the time. Like they have their like first day of school pictures, and then just like fun days that schools typically have, like a walkathon and stuff like that. So she just wanted to make a video with herself talking and then photos and music, basically. So today she came over, and it was so funny because she was like, oh my gosh, it's so professional, when literally all I did was I took my lights up in a place with my director's chair, and I asked her, I was like, do you want to sit or do you want to stand? This is the lighting for this, blah, blah, blah. We have to turn off the air. We have to do this. And I think it's just because she's not as tech savvy, but it was funny to listen to her tell me what order she wants things, etc., and give me the photos. She's like, "This is my flash drive. Can you go transfer it?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." So yeah, I did that for like, she was here for about 2 hours filming and then walking through how she wants the video. And then tomorrow I'll be working on her video because she needs it before Thursday. It shouldn't take me very long, honestly. At first I thought this would be like a 5-hour video, but now that I've seen the content and she's giving me all the information, it's probably only going to take me max 2 hours, maybe hour and a half. But it was funny. It really was. And she kept talking about how parents are going to ask her how she got this done. And she was like, do you have business cards? And I was like, no, but you can just send them to the YouTube channel. My email is on there. It's true. YouTube is just weird. Hello, another dreamer. I recognize you. Are you the one with the Twitter who tweets about stuff a lot? There's like 2 dreamer accounts that anytime we post a dreamer video, they like tweet about it and tag me, and I can't remember who they are. So yeah. Cool. See, I promise that if I see you often enough, I will point you out. Really, on it lately. And of course, in Dear Army are regulars on our very irregular channel. So yeah, I'm thinking that tomorrow's video, which it will be a video, I refuse to let the day be. I think tomorrow, if Nadia's not too busy, we'll be able to make our Dole Whip video. Because for those of you who may not know, Land released 2 or 3 of, well, actually I don't know if it's more than 2. I've only heard of 2. 2 recipes, 2 pretty iconic recipes of theirs. They released their churro recipe and their Dole Whip recipe. And my boyfriend was actually very excited about the Dole Whip recipe. And so, like, literally that day, he went to the store, but he could only find pineapple slices. So I've had this, like, can of pineapple slices sitting on my windowsill, waiting for this moment. So hopefully tomorrow, we'll be able to get the rest of this and make that a video. I'm not sure what else will happen this week. Well, yeah, Nadia's got something planned. I have to finish that script. We got a lot of things on the docket. I also have to think about what else is going to happen for those other live streams. Like the breakfast one, I don't even know what I want to do for my birthday live stream. I know Nadia did a live stream like going into her birthday, but I don't know what she did during it. I'm pretty sure she probably just talked to you guys, right? I got asked what I want to do for my birthday recently. Like today, recently. Oh, no. Like, for sure, we'll still be in like safer at home status. So it's not like I can just like I can make the requests, but I have all this empty thoughts about it, Like I already, yeah, she just talked at her life. Yeah. I already just wasn't planning on like doing something big. But now that I have even like no options of having my closest friends here, it's like my brain's like blank. Absolutely blank. And today, I can tell this story. So BTS released all their merchandise for their tour that they were supposed to have, that was supposed to be going right now. And I kept complaining, yes, complaining that I wanted these rings that they were selling. It was like they were really cool. There were two silver rings, and like when you put them together, they made the symbol, but it was like very, very. I got the unstable message again. What is happening? Yeah, so I was complaining that I wanted those rings, but they were $70, and I wasn't about to do that because I'm not working. So I wasn't gonna drop $70 on these rings that I technically didn't need at that moment and still technically do not need. But I complained about it for like a solid 2 weeks. Yeah. And so today, um, my boyfriend, my boyfriend told me, he was like, okay, so I was trying to get your birthday gift, but I couldn't figure it out. So I'm just gonna have to tell you, I'm sorry it's not a surprise anymore, but I was gonna get you the rings. And I was like, I understand why you couldn't have figured that out because the merchandise was released on a specific shop that you downloaded apps for. And I don't even know if they were released for general public. I think it was released for like people who have the membership, which I have the membership. So I could, get it. And he was like, I'm so sorry. Can you show me? And I was like, yes. So we went and looked and they were sold out. And I was like, all right. I figured you were, I got it again. Go ahead and ask questions, dear Army. I don't know if you can hear me because I keep getting the unstable message, but you can ask. And Mark, I figured you were out. Even when you can't watch it, watch it. But yeah, go ahead and shoot that question, dear Army. The numbers keep jumping too. Do you have to pay the membership just once forever or once every month? It's once a year. This was the first time I ever got it, and the only reason I got the membership was because if you had it, there was a pre-sale for like tickets. It was like pre-sale membership selects, and then pre-sale membership, and then general sale. So I was lucky enough, membership, you were put in the drawing to see if you would get the pre-sale. And we got it, which is why we got pretty good seats and we have to wait. And we have to wait until 2021. Yeah. It's such a downer because we literally had so many concerts on the docket. Like, it's sad. I'm not gonna think about it. So guys, what types of live streams should me and Nadia do live stream? We're gonna have a breakfast mukbang, which I think Nadia wants to do IHOP, which is hilarious. And I guess I'm down. That, and then a reaction one, obviously. And I guess I'm gonna exclude my birthday for right now because I guess I should decide. But there's still like 4 other live streams that we need to account for. I want to know about the game thing. Should me and Nadia do a game video or a game live stream? Yeah. Switzerland. Did they? I guess the closest they've gone is France, huh? You're so dedicated, Mark, and I really appreciate it. Don't forget that I really appreciate it. That's also a fun thing about continuing to live stream is, like I said, I start to recognize names if I see them over and over again. And I feel like we are recognizing more names, you know? Like for a while it was just like Mark and Roger, but now it's like Mark, Roger, Dear Army, Randall, and Tigraf and Torsten. Like that's fun. Thank you. I do feel kind of bad that my friend Valeska, this is the first time. Well, this is the live stream that you're seeing because for some reason there's all these issues. And I was gonna do something cooler, but now it's just me. It's fine. It's fine. You as well. Do you want me to literally call you Arby? Or would you have a different name you would like to go by? France or Germany, I have to drive over 4 hours to get there. This is only my second time. I started watching Dimash videos and then the Filipino commercials. Yeah. Super Jollibee. It's been a minute since I've had Jollibee. I feel like there's a couple close to us. Yeah, I feel like the things that mostly bring in people who will continue to show up are Fourth Impact, Dimash, Watching You, and I feel like I'm missing someone and now. Roy Wang is also pretty heavily followed. Which, like, I wish there were some Roy Wang people in here right now just so I could ask about, like, what did he do? You know? Like, because he is a Chinese artist who was going to come study at Berkeley, and I was wondering how he dealt with this whole situation. You know? Because it's a situation. You know, yesterday, me and Nadia were talking to our cousins who are also creators on this channel, Diego and Ruben, the ones you saw in the golf video. We were talking to them about college because I told Diego, who is a senior, fortunately and unfortunately, because he doesn't get to get the same ending senior year experience as most people do. So he's a senior, graduating class of 2020, and he's about to go into college. And so I told him that I was glad that he was getting this online schooling experience because there may be a time in college where he has to take a class like that, where it has to be online. And, you know, then he won't be so afraid of taking a class online because he's had to do a whole semester, basically a whole semester of high school online. And then we started talking about different things that you have to do in college because Ruben, who is a sophomore, so grade 11, not 11, oh my God, grade 10. So he's 2 years away from college. He was talking about like the types of things he wants to do and how he's excited for college because you get to choose. And me and Nadia were explaining to him, yeah, you get to choose, but there's still things you have to fulfill. I was like, just because I was a film major doesn't mean I didn't have to take biology. And then we went into this whole talk. We basically told them that they needed to take a women's studies class, no matter what type of they wanted to, but they needed to. Because honestly, those classes in college always teach you way more than expected, you know? And they seemed very open to it, which was good. Made me feel good. But yeah, Dear Army, you're right. And in Yoshi. Bad Yoshi is a very old video on this channel, and it is one of my favorite videos. I love it very much. I am out of water. But that's okay. Oh, Yeah, I think tomorrow Dole Whip. Wednesday. Wednesday is probably going to be a Watch and You reaction because one of our patrons has been asking for it, and because they're a patron, I take them into consideration a little bit more. And then Thursday. Hopefully by Thursday or Friday, we'll be able to get Nadia's video done. I know Nadia also wants to try the churro recipe. That one I'm a little more nervous about because of the whole frying aspect. Like, I feel like that might be a little difficult for us, but we'll figure it out. That is exactly why I named that, like, whole whenever we try some do-it-yourself sort of thing. That's why I always name it I can't DIY, because there's always a chance that we can't do it. Oh, I'm so sorry, dear Army. I know it's really, really early for you. You're like the number one person I have to watch out for when we do our live stream week, because you're going to be back at work. I want to make sure there's at least one that, like, is a really good time for you. Like, don't worry, we're going to be in communication about that. Because you're always out here watching our live streams at like 1 a.m. And it's like, I am sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you for being here. You know, speaking of, I mean, this is only kind of related to the whole Filipino commercials, the Jollibee commercials. I was thinking of just commercials in general. Today I got a commercial, a car commercial, that was talking about social distancing. And I was like, so it's already happened. So, like, this is so into the, I shouldn't use that word because that's kind of a complicated English word. It's already so put into our life that it's showing up in our media, which is crazy. I didn't sleep at all last night, and it is 6:20 a.m. Ah, dear Army, no. What? Why? I mean, that's just mind-boggling. Did you have other stuff to do? Like, why didn't you sleep a little and then come, like, you know, wake up before the live stream started, which, you know, you knew about because I talked about it on Patreon. However, also, I was wrong about the time I was going to go live because the technical difficulties. But why didn't you sleep a little? Just like a nap? Because I do that. Oh, the K-drama I was watching was interesting. I was gonna say, because, like, when I have to stay up or wake up at like 3 a.m. for some sort of comeback, I try to sleep before that. It doesn't always work, but I try. I need to research, sorry, this was a totally different thought. I need to research what I would need in order to stream with my Switch. Because honestly, I really, A, want to show you guys around my island, and B, I would love to create that chill content. Like playing Animal Crossing, just conversing with you guys watching as I like fish and like catch things and try to make my island better. Like, I think it would be fun. Plus, then if I had that, you know, Nadia, I could make Nadia play Animal Crossing and watch her catch stuff because she hasn't played it. Oh, you know what else we got? We got Just Dance. I know I think we talked about it a little bit. I was thinking, can you explain Patreon to a newbie? Sure. So Patreon is a website in which I shouldn't just jump in without thinking about it. So it's a place where you can support your favorite artists, creators, streamers, any person that creates any type of content, basically. So for me and Nadia, or for this channel, we have 3 tiers, basically. Wolf Pups, Wolf Betas, and Wolf Alphas. Each tier has its own level of payment and its own rewards for each payment. But the minimum to become a Patreon person is like $1 a month. And so people pay whatever they decide to pay every month for the content that we put on there and for content that we give them. Like, for example, we have one patron who's not here, I'm guessing because he's working. Roger. He's a Wolf Alpha, so he pays $10 a month. And his name is at the end of every video. He has access to all the content that we post on Patreon. He gets a monthly newsletter with I guess, thoughts and feelings and ideas and pictures from me and Nadia. And we are also working on his personalized video, because you get one. Basically, after being a patron, we decided 6 months, but we still have to talk to all of our alphas and ask what they want. Because a lot of them have been alphas for more than 6 months at this point. But yeah, they get all that stuff. And me and Nadia try to post on Patreon, if not every day, every other day. And we post, like, they get special videos. And there's also, like, specific rewards for how much we raise. So, like, our first goal is when we get to $100 a month, I believe. I believe that's the first goal. And when we get there, we'll have a monthly live stream just for patrons. And then so on and so forth. The biggest one we have on there, which is like $500 a month, I think that's the one where we're like, we'll release merch, you know? So yeah, for as little as $1 a month, you can get all the content we put on there. Sometimes if I talk about a story in a live stream, I'll upload a shorter video with that actual moment to Patreon. Like, we were talking about a couple live streams ago, we were talking about this joke that my dad tells that he could barely get through because it makes him laugh so hard. So then after the live stream, I went and asked my dad to tell that joke, and I filmed it. And then I uploaded it so the patrons could see it. Or today, for example, in the morning, I just did a text post about what the video was supposed to be. And then in the afternoon, when I had the idea of live streaming, I posted a selfie and then talked about what was going to happen and told them what time I was going to be live streaming. Yeah. So that's basically what Patreon is. It's different for every creator. You know, they all set their own things. Like, for example, I'm a patron. Like, I pay one of my favorite bands. Every time they upload a music video, I pay $5. But I set a cap for like 3, I think. So at most, I'd be paying $15 a month. This is the link. Or if you just go to patreon.com and search Lovely Wolf, we should show up. We have a good time. And honestly, there are a lot of amazing creators on there. And they all, like, every creator, I feel like, does a really good job of fulfilling their audience's needs. You know? The merch one is so crazy. Like, we've been asked before if we have merch. And then it also makes me think of, like, people, oh yeah, there's a Patreon app for your phone, which is also good because Patreon has like you could upload little like clips that are there for 24 hours, you know? So sometimes when I'm editing and I have like a special moment that I want to share before the video comes out, ooh, excuse me, before the video comes out, I'll like film it and be like, guys, look at this. I just totally lost what I was going to say before the app thing. Oh, I was talking about merch. So like merch is crazy because like so many companies can take advantage of you when it comes to merch. I learned that through some documentaries that were like crazy. And then it also makes me think about the people who do merch before they're ready. Like the reason I set the goal so high is because I don't want to be one of those creators that is like, I'm releasing merch at like, I saw someone release merch when they had only 1,000 subscribers. And I'm like, dude, do you really think all 1,000 of those people are about to buy your merch? Like that, you gotta think through that, homie. Because usually when creators do merch for the first time, they're paying out of pocket for it in advance and then they have people buy it and you know, it's just nerve-wracking. Like I want to get there, I do, because I love our logo so much. It is one of my favorite things. I did not create our logo. Another creator on this channel who usually the only videos he's in are the end of the year interviews. His name is Chris. He's our cousin. He's the one who created our logo. And I love it. I truly love it. The last 2 years I've been using the red version, and this year I've started using the what would you call this? I guess light blue. Teal, I think is what he called it. And I have another color, and I could technically change it to any color. I love it. I think probably next year, 2021, we'll change it to like purple or something. Yeah. The only type of merch I've done has been for our creators. Like, I did stickers for everyone who is a creator on the channel. And then one Christmas, I gave them shirts. Oh my God. I've got this like itch on my nose. So if you see me doing this, it's just because of that. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, you know? I would love more patrons, that's for sure. I do feel very grateful for the patrons that we do have. Everyone's been very nice and very sweet and is very understanding of us learning how to do everything, basically. Anytime we try something new, and if we have any worries about it, or if we have any like problems with it, we talk to them first. We're like, guys, can you believe? And I'm like, oh my God, look at this cool new trick we learned. Oh my God, look at how great my makeup looks. Like, are you the leader of the Lovely Wolf pack? Yes. Yes. Lovely Wolf is a brand that I started, and yeah, I created that name when I was like 16. Whoa, I'm gonna be 24 and I created it when I was 16. Like the name itself. I used it on all my social media. Anytime you search Lovely Wolf, it'll come up as me. Yeah. And then, yeah, right? The logo is so versatile. Like it would look great on a coffee cup. And like the things that I do have it on, I have it on 2 things actually. Besides the shirts that I did, I had my best friend before I went on my internship in Florida. He was like, I have a gift for you. And he printed my logo on a sweater. So that was cool. but it would look great on a to-go cup. It looks really cute on shirts. The stickers are awesome. And plus, not only do we have the like long thing with the lovely wolf, we also just have like the paw print and then lovely wolf like on top. Or if we just did the paw print, it would look cool. I decided the next year is going to be 2020.5 since this year is a total mess. You know, it's a good point, dear Army. What does lovely wolf mean to you? So, the word lovely wolf, or yeah, the word lovely wolf, the reason I put it together was because wolves are my favorite animals because they're both strong in a pack and by themselves. Like, there's no point where there's any weakness, you know? They're just versatile. So wolves are my favorite animal. And then the word lovely, I really like because my high school choir teacher explained how lovely was the best sort of compliment you can get, because not only is it talking about you physically, it also can mean you emotionally, mentally. Like, it's a all encompassing compliment, you know? You're a lovely person. Like, it's just everything. So then I put them together, and then I ended up putting an E at the end because if you take the E off, it looks lopsided. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna grab the sweater real quick. Woo! Don't worry. It's just gonna take a second. Ah. Oh, I forgot I also have it on my jean jacket, which I think most of you guys know. But yeah, my best friend put it on a sweater. And it's the red version. So it's like that, you know? It's very simple. Like, the rest of it is just black, and then in the corner there's the lovely wolf with the paw print. And this is like, you know, the vertical one instead of the horizontal that you see on our videos. Yeah. That's true. My mom is extremely alpha. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. Ooh. But I'm gonna do it again because I love it. On the back of my jean jacket, it's big and stitched in. Yeah, if I had my Hydro Flask, I'd show you the sticker. But yeah, basically all the things that I have Lovely Wolf on are the red version. So I can't wait to start making things in blue and like other colors. It's all very exciting. Yes, my iconic jacket. I love my jean jacket so much. It's just like, it's such a big culmination of the things I love. And like, jean jackets feel very Southern California to me. And I remember when I went to Florida for my internship and I would wear that, everyone was like, what? Like, everywhere I went, I got some sort of like compliment about it because it's not really a thing. Because, you know, fashion, though universal, can also be very different by location for obvious reasons, like weather. But I was in Florida during the winter, so it was totally fine to wear a jean jacket. And people would just be like, whoa, where did you get that? And I'm like, I made this. You know, kind of made it. But yeah, I see it. I mean, I see jean jackets all the time here, but when I was in Florida, I was like the only person wearing a jean jacket. Or even when we went to Nebraska. Dear Army, I knew what you meant for the word jacket in English, it ends in a T. So it's fine. But I knew you meant jacket. I will never. It's a part of your yeah. Yeah. And I can't I don't know if we'll have a summer, you know, because people can't seem to stay inside their house. But that was one of my favorite things also about summertime here in California is if we ever went to like the beach, then bonfire time at night, change into some chill clothes, throw on the jean jacket with the sea breeze. It's a vibe. And I don't know if I'll get this vibe, but it is one of my favorite things. It's okay, dear Army. You speak another language. I do not judge you for that. I knew exactly what you meant. Like, it is totally fine. I need to study my other languages more. Today was like a lot of Spanish because my aunt is a bilingual teacher. So she teaches in both English and Spanish. And so her videos were pretty much entirely in Spanish, other than like one segment. So I had to like listen to her and like be very focused so that I knew what was going on. Oh. It's 9:43 p.m. where I am. Nadia wanted to go to bed at 10, and she said to be very strict about it with her because she hasn't been sleeping right. But the thing is, she's been like napping all day, so I don't know if she's gonna be able to fall asleep. I know I'm pretty tired, but I kind of want to play some more Animal Crossing. I haven't played since this morning. I am weak, guys. I am weak. I have to. It's fine. I'm fine. But I am very excited to do other things tomorrow. No worries, Scott. Yes, I love a nice bonfire with friends. I had a bonfire on May 1st, but it was just like me, Nadia, and my boyfriend. We did it for Beltane, and it was nice, but like I really miss beach bonfires are my favorite type of bonfires. Like hands down. And that's like the only time I truly love the beach. I'm not like a big sand person. But you know, I live in Southern California. You can't not go to the beach. But yeah, like summer beach bonfires with friends and like marshmallows and hot dogs. And you know, maybe sneaking alcohol. That's just the best. Scott, I feel bad. You're like so late. I'm about to get off and I don't want to. Now I don't want to because I know you just got here. I mean, I won't leave if someone says or someone asks me something interesting enough for me to go off on a tangent. That's what I would need. Making s'mores. Yeah. I love making s'mores. I made myself sad with this like beach talk. But it's fine. It's fine. You know? I mean, I don't know how interesting that would be. I was going to say me and Nadia could make a bonfire video, but I don't know how interesting that would be. Like one where we just build a bonfire and make s'mores. I feel like there'd have to be some sort of catch or like something that would make it push it up a level. I don't know. No, don't say sorry, Randall. I'm doing it to myself. I'm hurting myself. Like, that's not you at all. Ugh. I have, like, a story that would, like, drag another person. So I know I shouldn't tell it, but I'm, like, really tempted right now. It's probably because I'm tired. I shouldn't do that. But I know there's a few of you who actually really like when I get heated about things, because it doesn't happen very often. Oh, I have to send this text really quick. No questions, guys? Am I gonna hop off here? I should make myself some tea. My throat's been through it. Because I didn't plan on talking for an hour. And then that happened. This happened, then that happens, and then you're in jail. What am I quoting? That is a good idea. Yeah. Nadia, are you going to be able to sleep? She thinks so. Okay, guys. If there are no more questions, I'll head out. But if you have a question, ask it now. I mean, you'll see me tomorrow. But, you know. And immediately after this, if you're a patron, you'll see me because I'll post a selfie thanking you for coming. That's something else that we do on Patreon. We take pictures and thank people. How much is tea in China? I don't know. No, you have to ask me a question that would make me go on a tangent. But it looks like people are ready for good night. I think they know I'm tired. All right, my loves. I will see you guys tomorrow for a new video. I promise that tomorrow will, in fact, be a video, not a live stream. Though I'm sure you guys are liking the live streams. All right. Bye. I love you all. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay strong.